Just when we were starting to think that the new Digimon horror anime kind of needed to pick up the pace plot-wise, we got episode 8, which absolutely went all gas, no brakes with the street racing episode that gave us the anime debut of Sistermon Ciel, culminated in this huge moment with the return of the mysterious Black Gatomon from the pilot episode, and in the teaser for episode 9 at the end, it showed the first evidence of villains who got away in this show returning in Ghost Game. So much to talk about this week, and in the spirit and theme of this speedy episode, let's just cut right to the chase. Welcome back to the Digino. No sponsor this week, but if you want to support the channel, you can do so by hitting the subscribe button and help me reach 20,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. We're so close, we can totally do it, but we need all hands on deck. So if you've watched more than one of my videos, please hit that subscribe button just to do me that little favor. I also dropped a short midweek video all about vintage Digivice toys. Did you know some of them are selling for $1,000 online nowadays? That video is really fun, but it needs a bit of help, so do me a favor and watch it after this one. It's only 4 minutes, and I'll put the link in the description and all that jazz. So in episode 8 of Ghost Game, a nightly procession of Digimon are causing massive highway incidents, and I mean massive. We see a car blow up from afar. I don't know how anyone could survive that, so we may consider that our first official human casualty in Ghost Game. RIP to that dude. The next morning, Hiro and Kyoshiro are discussing the accident when Rudy calls to ask for a favor. She wants the boys to help her with something, and it turns out that something is going go-karting. Kyoshiro on the bench with Jellymon and Angoramon while the others ride around the circuit is very good, very fun visually. They apparently ride for hours, which I don't know how expensive go-karting is in Japan, but in Canada that would cost hundreds of dollars to ride that long. The sun is setting, and finally a hologram ghost appears and tries to mess up Rudy and Hiro's sessions. Turns out Kyoshiro was right about the danger because this Digimon is seemingly out for blood. Sistermon Ciel is a champion obsessed with speed and will do anything to be the fastest and strongest. This is a Digimon that debuted in Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, the video game. Fantastic game, by the way. But this is her anime debut. I love the design. I think it's fantastic, and Ghost Game injects a very devilish personality into the character that didn't really come across in the game or the official art, so this is an excellent anime debut for this digital monster as far as I'm concerned. Sistermon is involved in the rumored nightly procession and is clearly our lead into discovering what's going on. Hiro can pick locks, it turns out, and we go into the go-kart center at night where Sistermon is still doing laps until she breaks out of the circuit and onto that highway. The chase begins, and Jellymon throws Kyoshiro a helmet. She's piloting their car, which I found very cute. This is now the Speed Racer episode, or the Wacky Racers episode, or the Digimon Racing for the Game Boy Advance episode of Ghost Game. So congrats for fans who always wanted a sequel to Digimon Racing. Here is your spiritual successor. We are on the highway now, but the kart racers aren't the only ones on the road. The nightly procession appears. They politely ask Hiro how humans got caught up in the race. Metal Phantomon shows up and is chasing the pack, actually attacking other Digimon on the road and sealing them in its scythe. Quote, Rule 1, any Digimon overtaken by Metal Phantomon gets absorbed by that scythe. And Rule 2, Digimon who try to pull out of the race will be absorbed without question. It's a death race, in other words. Our team asks why these Digimon are racing someone so dangerous. Quote, it's Sistermon's fault. We were just having fun racing. Then Sistermon Ciel summoned him, Metal Phantomon, saying it would make it more fun. Also adding, we've been branded with this little red dot. Those with the marked brand cannot escape the rules. And just as we hear this, we look at Jellymon, who now has one of those branded skull dots on her head. Same with Gatomon and Angoramon. Since it was Sistermon who made this contract with Metal Phantomon, the new goal is to talk to Sistermon Ciel and get her to do something, but she's got tunnel vision, solely focused on being the fastest and strongest, cutting other Digimon down in her way. Rudy is pretty much super pissed, goes full throttle and overtakes Sistermon Ciel. Ciel freaks out, and Hiro comes up with this plan where he claims that Ruli's cart is special, it's the fastest and strongest, trying to make Sistermon want to switch machines. The team says they'll agree to give Ruli's cart to Sistermon if she does something about Metal Phantomon. So Sistermon Ciel complies and has a short but awesomely animated combat sequence with Metal Phantomon mid-race. Like, it's this very moving action scene. Pitting them against each other is kind of working, but their battle is destroying the highway. To make matters worse, everyone on the team is running low on gas, and it looks like the end when the Black Gatomon / Tailmon from episode 1 reappears out of nowhere and opens a portal of some kind, presumably into the digital world. Angoramon screams, everyone get out of the way, and our team pivots to dodge the gateway, but the other racing Digimon, they all fly straight into the portal that the Black Gatomon opened up within a thermos, or kind of like a rice cooker. It makes me think of Master Roshi's evil containment wave with that rice cooker seal in the original Dragon Ball, or at least that's the impression that I got from my first watch. This whole ending was a total surprise to me. If I had to guess this time yesterday, I would have thought we were getting a new Gatomon evolution this week, or possibly Angoramon's evolution, since duty was such a focus this episode. But no, we had the return of the Black Gatomon. It character whose presence made a huge impact in episode 1, but who, to be perfectly honest, I completely forgot about. I love that they reminded us of this Digimon, and now it seems they are way more powerful than any of us predicted when seeing Black Gatomon in episode 1. Let me know where you think this plot could possibly go. Is Black Gatomon's weird rice cooker portal our ticket to the digital world a few episodes from now? Is Black Gatomon trying to maintain a balance of order with the Digimon in the human world, but perhaps the nightly procession was doing too much damage to the human world, so Black Gatomon had to send them home? I don't know. The red mark fades from our partner's Digimon's heads, and the night ends there. In the morning, the team has a group call. Quote, "So did Sistermon Ciel and the others return to the digital world?" Hiro wonders to himself, but we don't get a definitive answer, not this week at least. Rudy calls again with another bomb outfit, asking the boys to come with her again, this time not to go-karts, but somewhere new, but we don't get to hear where she wants to go because Kyoshiro hangs up abruptly. In the episode 9 preview though, we see the return of our first antagonist Digimon from episode 1, Clockmon. This is a character I'm so excited to encounter a second time because unlike some of the others such as Mummymon, I really felt like Clockmon was pretty much bad to the core, not interested in reforming. I have no idea what direction the story will take though, because to be honest, I thought we'd have all 3 of Gamamon's RGB evolutions by this point, and then I thought Clockmon's return would be where Gamamon kind of dark digivolved, but I guess not, or maybe he will. I'm not making any predictions just yet, but I love that this marks the beginning of the returning Digimon. I want to see Mummymon again as an ally, I want to see Dracomon back with a human partner, and I want to see Daigo again trying to make sense of the Digimon encounter he had in episode 7. Overall, yeah, no question, this is a great episode. Like I said, episodes 6 and 7 were good and fun, but definitely slower than the first 5, whereas 8 knocked my socks off. It felt go, 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 and the death race nature of the story probably helped there, but then the anime debut of an iconic Digimon with Sistermon Ciel, and the surprise in the back half with the Black Gatomon scene, and just all the possibilities of that portal power, and the episode 9 tease showing Clockmon's return, all of this stuff has me back to being so excited for what Ghost Game has planned for us. Thank you all for watching and keeping me company every Sunday. This is always a highlight of the week, and I'm glad that Ghost Game is making it easy for us to have a great time here. Once again, if you want more stuff from me, go watch my 4-minute video about the prices of old Digivices in 2021. If you still have yours, you may be sitting on a small fortune, honestly. And if you liked this video, please hit subscribe and help me achieve my goal of getting the channel to 20,000 subscribers before December 31st. Okay, so thanks again, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Do you remember the Digivice toy slash video game hybrid from back in the day? It was the Tamagotchi equivalent marketed for cool, tough boys, and of course it was the item that the main characters in the Digimon TV show always used. Well, if you had a Digivice and you kept it, you, my friend, are sitting on a miniature fortune. I've known about this for a few years, but I decided to make a video about it because every now and then I'll be reminiscing with friends about toys and shows from the past, and the Digivice comes up.